Hey,
Hello, hello. Test, test, test. Can you hear me?
yeah, I hear you.
Awesome. How is we doing?
Pretty good. How are you?
Man, pretty good. Excited for our game.
Hmm.
Anything you want to know ahead of time? Any questions for me?
Um, I guess like what's been happening so far in the last few sessions. So just so I know what I'm walking into.
I'd say your usual M-rated cyberpunk activities if you're familiar with the genre at all.
Yeah, I've played the game into a few of the tabletop version a while ago.
Nice. That's pretty much a solid background because at the same time I want to keep it a surprise kinda too. You know what I mean?
All right, yeah.
But it's the um general theme you would you would expect of when the rest of the crew gets here. I can say this too. I can say this though. When we start, it's gonna start off in the moment where some of you are new, some of you have played with me a few times before, where you guys be able to get to know each other in character, and then that can kind of fill you in on what could be happening next.
All right,
If that
awesome.
answers your question. Do you see the character I got up and ready for you?
Yeah, I was able to find her.
Cool, cool. Awesome.
Yeah, solid character, and I gotta say I like Cyberpunk Red's Rocker Boy version a lot more than Cyberpunk 2020.
What was the Cyberpunk 2020's version like?
Cyberpunk 2020 is basically when you play, you can gather a crowd of like 1,000 people times. I don't know. It's like 250 people per level you have in the charismatic skill. So if it's maxed out, you can get a crowd of like 25,000 people.
Damn, just at
But
will, just like at will, like I
yeah,
want to
just
be.
like when you perform. But I like this one a lot better because it's more detailed and at level 10, having your own private army because you have a fucking cult following is awesome.
True, true, true. Hold on. And do you go by Riker? By the way, is that what you
I
choose to
do.
go by? Let me
Yeah.
send you a link on start playing so you can reserve your spot. Hold on.
Okay.
So I remember last week I took you off because you know what I'm talking about already, right? You know what I'm talking about already.
Yeah.
Is that correct? Okay, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and send you that. I DM'd you on Discord. Tell me if you're able to see it.
Yeah, I got it.
Awesome.
I've confirmed and requested.
Thank you. Thank you. Awesome. Let's see what we got.
Problem.
There we go. Awesome. Dude, I like this. I like that character you got. Flamethrower, heavy armor, heavy weapons. And like I said, if your
Yeah.
character can live long enough, they can definitely be able to get a Metal Gear.
And in the last game, she was effectively a walking tank / terrorist.
Nice.
Because I kind of went full like Johnny Silverhand. She wants to burn everything down.
Yeah, as you should. As you should. Rightfully so.
Yeah, and that's what she did. Like the reason her, you know, like her backstory is the main reason her preferred weapon is the flamethrower.
It makes sense. It makes sense.
Poetic justice, I guess.
I feel you on that one. I feel you. And what's Hella's favorite color?
Favorite color?
Green?
Probably green.
Okay.
Yeah. Her color scheme is green and black, so.
Makes sense. And is it any specific corporation that Hella hates, dislikes, has a vendetta against?
Arasaka, definitely.
Awesome. That's a classic one right there. That's the classic one. All right.
Yep.
I'm not finna spoil nothing. No, I'm not finna. Ain't gonna spoil. Ain't gonna spoil nothing. All right, that is like that's it for that. Awesome. Anything else you want to know? For right now, I'm sure the questions will come. Questions happen all the time during the session, so don't feel out of place if you ever want to ask a question, because that's the only way we learn things is by asking. So feel free to ask anything.
I guess my only question would be, it's more of a mechanics question.
Okay.
Because in the last game I played, there was this one other player that basically exploited. I completely forgot what it was, but it basically let him do like 8d6 damage with his legs every time he kicked someone.
I ain't never heard of that
And it
exploit.
was like, yeah, basically just an exploiting a certain implant. I think it was.
Do you know what implant it was?
Completely blanking on it. This was a few months ago, so I'm blanking on what the name was, but yeah, he was basically able to insta kill everyone. Like even the big bosses, he could kill in 1 or 2 hits, and I was like, well, this is boring because he's just killing everyone.
Riker, I'm with you. That doesn't sound fun at all. That don't sound fun at all. I'll let you know up front that unless somebody rolls like a complete god, you're not gonna be able to one shot anything big.
Yeah, because like in a battle, like I would be shooting the heavily armored boss with an anti-armor rifle, and I'd barely graze him, and he would just run in and kick his brains out. I'm like,
oh no,
that doesn't make any sense.
Well, when we start, you'll notice a lot like some of the rules I homebrew around with, where it's more, I'd rather have it fun and thematic in comparison to just, strictly to the book. I'll give you
Yeah.
a I'll give you a perfect example. If you shoot somebody and you do 10 damage and they have armor, that means technically the bullets didn't do anything. So if you guys are in a firefight and you guys keep doing 10, you guys will be just shooting at each other, hitting each other's bulletproof vests technically forever, you know?
Yeah, like
As an
when I
example.
was when I was wearing my Metal Gear, an enemy or something unloaded like a whole minigun or something at me.
Yeah.
And, like almost everyone hit, but none of them could deal no bullet dealt over 25 damage. I
Yeah.
didn't take any
Yeah.
damage from like a hailstorm of bullets. I was like, this is awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I will say
Yeah.
if you have a Metal Gear, expect there's gonna be people that's gonna want to come at you with rockets. You know. I mean, for real.
Yeah.
Let's be real. If they know that they always,
Yeah,
um,
the only time my character went down it was a more cinematic thing where we're all supposed to go down in this part. But like
yeah,
the only way they could take it down was luring her into a room filled with C4. And
there we go, there we
yeah,
go.
that's it's the only time she ever went down in combat was getting lured into a trap.
That's what we love about Cyberpunk. It's
Yeah.
always it's like air quotes always a setup.
Yep.
All right, let me.
Let's pull up Dalty's stream and see what.
Hello,
Is that him?
it's John.
What's up, John? I knew it.
This one, I thought I was gonna get here early and mess with stream stuff with you.
It's all good, man. It's all good. It's all good. Glad you can make it. And I keep my computer's acting like it's mad at me. There we go.
What'd you do to it? Have you been nice and giving it cookies?
Okay, I might not have been nice. We already on YouTube and Twitch right now. Oh, I'm just trying to change some stuff.
I found out my whole stream yesterday wasn't recording my audio because I didn't know in OBS I had to put in an audio input capture for myself.
Makes sense. Hey, I had to just restart my whole computer to try to get my sound up. I was like, you know what? All these tabs, all this stuff. Hey, you know what I mean? Small sacrifice. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm very interested to see how y'all do tonight. Oh yeah. Right. See how we looking. Well, I'm gonna drop it in Discord, obviously.
There's the one thing that I always think is weird on your stream and your Roll20. Do you see me as that business avatar, or do
Yup.
you see? Okay, because for me, it's my 3D avatar that uses my camera. Well, I think that's weird.
That's interesting. What's up, Josh? I see you in the background, man. How you doing? I can barely hear you, boss. I'm gonna send you the link to Roll20 so you can be in the game with us as well. Though.
Can you hear me now? Is that better? What about now?
Yep, that's significantly better.
Okay, there we go. It's gotta get closer.
Awesome. I'm finna send you the link to
Okay.
Roll20 so you can get up in here with us. What's up, Patrick? I didn't hear you come in. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. How you doing?
Man, I'm doing awesome. Excited for this one.
Yeah, in roll 20 here.
Joshua S. There he is.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, very cool. Okay.
And then Josh, I'm gonna pull up Gutter for you so you can be able to take a look. All right. All right, Josh. Are you familiar with Roll20 at all?
Yeah, I am. I've played on here a few times.
Awesome. On the journal, you should see a character named Gutter. If you go ahead and click on them, you can be able to see their whole.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Awesome. So I want to make this window a bit bigger. Okay. Sweet. Oh, dang. Where'd it go? Come on. There we go. Okay. So I've got my character sheet, my bio and info, attributes and abilities. Okay. Excellent.
Awesome. And also, and this is for anybody has any questions at any time, feel free to ask. What's up, Austin? I see you in here now.
Hi.
How's it going?
Good. I didn't know when we were starting it on the start point. It said 8:15.
We haven't started yet. We just getting everybody settled and stuff. So you're still early.
Oh, okay.
And then Austin, feel free to join us in Roll20 whenever you want, because again, you're still technically early, but we'll be able to skim over some things.
I'm looking in. So I've never like some of the stuff on this sheet just makes sense to me because I've played other role playing games.
Yes, sir.
I guess one of the immediate questions I would have is just regarding cyberware.
Yes, sir.
So when I click on, I'm on Neuroware and I click between Neuroware and Cyber Optics. I have a couple options under each tab that are highlighted red. Are those things that I currently possess?
Yeah, everything that you see on there, that is true. Your character has cyber eyes. Now, once we start and you get some money, you can be like, hey, I want to put a targeting scope in my eye, for example, or I want to put micro video. I want a video recorder in my eye, or I want a dart gun in my eye. That's basically saying that you'll be able to have those under those as well. And which character role are you playing as tonight, by the way?
I was planning on playing a Netrunner. I've never played Cyberpunk at all, but Netrunner is what I'm most familiar with. So I figured I'd jump in and start with a Netrunner.
Awesome. Your character has cyber eyes because they can be able to look at something and hack in it. Think of like Cyberpunk 2077 or Cyberpunk Edge Runners. You don't always have to be physically up to it to be able to jack in. So all that, your kits and your programs are all set to go. To see what programs you have, you would scroll near the top.
Above critical injuries.
Right above critical injuries, you see a little box that says roles. Then under that Netrunner, and then if you click on that little arrow to the left of rank, you'll see the different programs you have. And then
here we go. Okay.
And then if you click on the little arrow on the left of it, it'll give you a brief synopsis. Weapon Jam and Blind Optics. I homebrewed that in there, but that's like Cyberpunk 2077. You want to try to jam a program from attacking you or a person, or try to blind their optics. That's how those will work. And then the rest of them have their descriptions on there. And basically, to do anything, you click on role interface, and then depending on your role, is going to give you how good you basically pull off using your hacking skills to go forth with that program.
When I'm gonna roll, let's say I want to use my Hellbolt and like get into someone's head and just like deal direct damage. How am I going to initiate that? I'm going to go to role interface.
Yeah. Yes. Role interface. Yep. And then Zap is basically like the general attack for netrunners. And I'm sorry I interrupt you. Keep going.
Quick question was it says roll bonus. So what is my, how do I calculate my roll bonus, if any?
It's going to be 0 for now.
Okay.
I'll let you know when it's a bonus though. I'll let you know, like, oh man, you got a good opportunity.
So my interface is 4. So rank 4 is what I would add to any D10. I would add my rank to my D10 roll. Is that correct?
That's basically what happens. Under the chat box on Roll20, you see how you got the number 10 as a result. If you highlight that, it'll tell you how you got there, which is 1d10 plus 4.
Plus 4.
Which is basically the d10 you roll being 6 plus your rank being 4.
Awesome.
So it does all the math for you. Luckily, it does all the math for you.
Yeah. Okay. And then let's see here. Is there anything? Are hit points? So hit points are pretty similar to other RPGs.
It's the exact same, just like any game that has a life bar. Your HP is your life bar, basically.
Okay. And then my attributes are.
But you do probably have some armor as well, and so you'll go through your stopping power first before going to your hit points if you have armor on.
Yep, for the most part, unless something bites you in the foot, as an example, or something like that.
Okay, so there we go. Light armor jack helmet, light armor jack armor. Okay.
Yep, you're all set. Your character is set to go.
Does that essentially the stopping power of 11? Does that mean that it takes 11 damage off whatever damage is dealt to me?
In a nutshell,
like a hardness.
In a nutshell, basically, but I flavor so it's more thematic. Instead of you shooting the guy, oh, your bullets bounce off his vest, and he shoots you, his bullets bounce off his vest. So it's gonna be ongoing where you're not just Superman and everything is bouncing off you either. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I get. Yeah. But I'm just wondering how my armor class would like. Do I have an armor class?
No.
And where's that listed?
There's no armor class in here. Somebody can stab you just like they stabbing anything. If there was a dragon, it'd be the same. If you hit, you hit. It's gonna be based like an accuracy / evasion thing. As an example, Gutter. Under your weapons, you see how you have heavy pistol. And
there we go. Yep, heavy pistol and combat knife.
And who else is new in here, by the way? I'm sorry, I'm looking at my from my point of view, I'm not seeing all because I'm seeing just on Roll20. Who else is needs to get familiar with the character sheets? And he needs any help? Awesome. And is that Austin speaking? That said me?
It is.
Awesome.
It is.
Awesome. If you go scroll down your character sheet, do you have it pulled up, Austin? Your character sheet?
Where do you find it up?
I'll help you out. On Roll20, on the right hand side, you should have like looks like a long window. And in the right hand corner, you should see what looks like 2 chat boxes. And when you highlight your cursor with it, it'll say chat. And then to the right of that, it's gonna look like 2 Polaroid pictures, and it's gonna say art library. Now, to the right of that, you should see what looks like a folded back newspaper. And when you highlight it, it has the word journal on it. If you go ahead and click that, then you should be able to see your character scar on there. And then when you click on them, their stats, their character sheet will come up, which will have their stats and different weapons and stuff. And let me know once you get there. And Josh, if you go ahead and click on attack for me on your heavy pistol.
Okay.
Awesome. And if you look in the chat box, you see that you end up rolling a 16 total. And then you should see a table with that lists DVs. So if somebody were 12 yards or less, that shot would hit them. There we go. There we go. Hella, that was a good roll.
Okay.
And you see how Hella's.
So it's a sliding scale, yeah.
Uh-huh. So if you want
So 22 plus 8.
Yeah. And if you see how Riker got their box is green where it says 22 plus 8. Whenever you roll a critical success, being a 10, because in this game there aren't D20s, just D10s, 6s, and 4s.
Yeah.
If you get a 10 on it, you roll again. So thus they rolled a 10, and then they rolled again and got an 8 for a total of 30. Now, because that was a combat roll, whatever damage they're gonna do with that is gonna be doubled. So for Hella shot with their flamethrower, if somebody were 100 yards or less, they would definitely be getting hit and set on fire for 20 damage.
Oh, interesting. Okay, this is making sense. Oh, that's cool.
And if you have a reflex score of 8, you can choose to do an evasion roll and try to make people miss. So if you roll your evasion higher than what they hit, you can dodge the bullets.
Yup.
Oh, that's sick.
Yup.
That's so cool. This is a cool system. Okay.
Austin, are you able to pull up your character sheet?
I'm looking now. What would it be under? I see all kinds of different notes and stuff.
At the very top, it should be a little like a tab that says player characters March 10th. And tell me if you see that. It should be near the top. On the journal. On the journal tab, it's gonna look like a folded back newspaper in the top right hand corner. And then let me know when you see that. Are you seeing it yet, Austin? Let me know if not, and I can make it pull up. I can pull it up for you.
I'm not seeing one that says March 10th.
Hold on, I got you. That was my fault, Austin. I got you. All right, try looking now. It should be Scar Pistol Solo, Austin.
Okay, I see it now.
All right, if you go ahead and click on that, all the information about your character will pop up, and that'll be your character sheet you're gonna be using.
A general question.
Yes, sir.
How is skills and abilities made up? Is it by your character or?
What do you mean by that? Like you asking how your skills got to where they are?
Yeah.
I basically gave you a build that'll be able to save us some time and get you into the action.
Okay, I was just curious.
It's all good, but any character besides net running can attempt anything. So you can do everything. Every character can do everything but net run unless they pick up the net runner class. In a nutshell. So if you want to try to be a paramedic for somebody, or even try to acting check or try to dance or something along those lines, any character can do those. Not saying it's always going to be you're going to have the highest skill in it, but you can always try. A character can basically try anything.
Oh, I do have one question extra.
All right. Let's hear it.
How would you run calling in an NPC friend for help?
As John. I'm a GM, so I kind of want to keep it a secret. John might be able to help you too. He calls in NPCs because he's an executive.
Yeah, so I'm a corpo. I have 2 people that work under me, a bodyguard and a net runner, so I can call them in to help us in the middle of any session or anything. Basically, I'll get on the phone. I have an internal agent. All of y'all should have an agent of some kind. And
Yeah.
if you know anybody in the world, you can call them and try to get them there. We've also called the Red Bar, where a lot of people hang out, and we've got them to come out and help us with the tank chasing us and stuff. So any connections you make along the way in the game or any you have in your character sheet, you can call at any point to try to get help.
Okay, awesome. Because I was just asking because in the last game, our group got stuck in a mission that required a netrunner, and we didn't have one. We kept rolling low and hacking, and the
Oh
cops was
no.
one. So I ended up calling in a friend, one of my character's NPC friends, which is her netrunner friend. He was able to do it. So okay, that's good to know.
Awesome.
And the only thing is there might be a travel time or something, so they might not get there right away. And especially if you're in combat, if I call in my bodyguard and combat's already started, he's guaranteed to get there after it's done, basically, because combat's the same 6-second D&D thing per round. So you want to just try to place your calls early if you think you might need them.
All right. Anybody got any more questions before we hop into it?
Hey, Aaron, I sent you a note in direct message. I don't know if you had a chance to see it.
Okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I remembered that, and that's gonna it's gonna reflect in our game today. Thank you for sending me that.
Sneaky stuff.
You're welcome. Yeah, I just sent the list as well.
Awesome. All right. Anybody, any other questions before everybody be, going into character? But also feel free to come out of character if you got any out of character questions too. If you want to know anything, feel free to ask at any moment. Either me or one of our players will be able to help you guys out.
Cool.
All right. Sounds like everybody's ready. I'm going to throw you guys into it. All right. In your journal, if you highlight your character's name, you could be able to put them, drag and drop them onto the board. Feel free to, there you go. There we go. Awesome. I see Patrick. I see John. I see Gutter. I see Hella as well. And then
Be in the green box or anywhere.
Anywhere. I'm gonna converge y'all anyways. So it's all good. And Austin, if you highlight your character name that's on the right tab on the right hand side on row 20, and then it's got their name will turn blue. There you go. I see Hella. Hella's on the stage. Hella's on the stage already. Awesome. I see 1, 2, 3, 4. I just need one more person. We're missing somebody. Oh, there he is.
I figured it out.
Awesome. And Hella, give me under the skills, there should be a tab, different tabs that have different categories. Go ahead and click on the performance tab and give me an electric guitar check. I see you already on stage, so it looks like your character is literally ready to rock. Oh, Hella, already. Starting off with the fumble.
Get the fumbles out of the way early.
Starting off with the fumble out the gate. So also, guys, in this game, y'all remember how sad if you roll a 10, which is a crit, you can roll again and add it. In this game, when you fumble, you roll again and it's subtracted by that. So, Hella, you walk on stage, you're like, I got this. And you start doing riffs, and then your hand slips off the guitar, leaving up an ear-shrieking chord for the crowd right here. Gutter and Scar. Click on body under your guys' character sheet, and you should have a skill.
Okay.
Yup, and you guys should have a skill called Resist Torture / Drugs, and see if this
Oh, there
thing
we
doesn't
go.
pierce through you guys' ears.
Is this torture?
Literally.
Fuck, I feel bad for Hella. We're just cringing at the closest table.
Oh, there's Gutter and Scar. Is your character sheet working out for you?
Where am I looking for this?
Under skills, you should see a bunch of different little boxes. One should say body on the left hand side, and you click that. Some more skills will come up for you to roll on, and that skill you need to roll on is going to be Resist Torture / Drugs. You go ahead and click on that, and it's gonna roll and do all the math for you.
Where am I looking for skills at?
It's going to be near the top of your character sheet. If you scroll, I'll help you out. I'll go ahead and roll for you. All right, there you go. Body. This is torture. Were you able to see it move on your end, Scar? Because when I get on your character sheet, it's like we're sitting. The left of control is going to be the second box on the left. If you scroll near the very, very top of your character sheet, you should see statistics, and you scroll down a bit, you should see a box that has skills on the left-hand side. Are you able to see it? So Scar as a guitar,
yeah.
you got it now? You got it?
And you said go to body?
Yes, sir. You click on that, and then you should see some skills you can roll on under there. And then you just click on whatever you want to do.
Oh, okay. It shows athletics, endurance.
There you go. There you go. Awesome.
Contortionist.
Awesome.
Yeah.
You got it. Yep, you're in the right place.
Okay.
And then click on Resist Torture / Drugs. See if you can hold your will with the screeching guitar riffs in your ear. Ooh, 10. Scar, as the guitar riff screech in your ear, you try to hold your ears together, but it's not enough for this. And it's going to do 6 out of your HP. And Gutter, as you're kicked back in the hot tub saying, man, this is bad, but it's not enough to make me hurt. The other people in the hot tub with you, they all stand up and they're starting to storm the stage.
I'm just chilling in a hot tub? Is that what I'm doing?
Yup, that's this blue square with that blue circle is. Blue circle in it is.
Oh man, I just put my arms up on either side of like the rim of the hot tub, and I like look up at Hella. And can we send messages in this?
Yes.
Like can we
Yes.
directly send messages to the other person? So I'm just gonna send a message to Hella that just will come up, like it'll just say thanks for clearing the tub, and then I'm just gonna like super stretch out.
Awesome, just really kicking back.
Yeah.
Are these
Yeah.
guys looking like they're gonna fight me?
No,
Get-
not at all. I don't look like that.
Or
Gi-
no, I mean the guys
yeah.
that are rushing the stage.
Yup, give me a human perception check so you can try to vibe check them out. Austin, give me a human perception check as well so you see what are these guys up to? How pissed off could they possibly be? That was a damn good roll. 18. Scar, you can tell that these people going up there, they look irritated, but they might be able to just go. You think they're going to Hella and they're just going to give them some advice. They approach you, Hella, and this one right here, he says, "What do you think you're doing? Those are not the right chords." Here.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. She says very aggressively.
Give me a evasion check.
Okay. Evasion. Where would that be?
Under fighting, I want to say.
Yeah, it's fighting.
Oh yeah.
You try your best. You're like, no, don't take my guitar. And he snatches your guitar from you. And he says, here, this is how you do it. And then he starts showing you how to hold the guitar by this neck firmly and pluck on the strings more. And then that's going to increase your electronic guitar skill by 1. He goes ahead and tutors you real quick.
She is like fists clenched, glaring daggers at him.
Just
but begrudgingly being like, all right.
You just got jumped by the village people. Like,
Man, she just got mansplained how to do her own instrument, basically.
but the thing is, you got better because of it. Like, the most insulting part of that is somebody came up,
Yep.
showed you, and you actually got better against your will.
Yep.
That's great.
And then they go on to ask you, and they say, all right. They hand you your guitar back, and it says, what brings you here? We had never seen you around before. Or that gonk in the tub. Or buddy right here with a scar looking like he's pissed off at us.
I'm just looking to play and maybe get some work while I'm at it.
All right. Hey, I know this dude who knows this guy at the bar, and he might be able to set you guys up. He goes by Garrett. He's a veteran in this. You can ask him about his tirades and the stuff he's been through. He'd be more than happy to fill you in on that. You notice him, he'll have on a shiny rose gold chain on, and this guy oozes with style, man. And even though we don't know what happened to his last protege, he's been holding up well. I wonder where Rebecca is. We haven't seen her in so long. But Gary will be able to take good care of you, man. You in good hands when you with him.
All right. Appreciate it.
And then
Guess you'll head off the stage to go find him.
And then he goes over to you as well, Scar, and he says, I had never seen you around these parts. What's your name?
It's Scar.
Oh, I get it, because you got scars here and here. That makes sense. What are you up to nowadays, man? What brings you here to the Red Bar? You looking for a gig, ain't it?
I'm always up for a gig.
You should follow Hella. Don't ask me how I know. You know, when you're close to street as I am, you know things you're not supposed to. Go ahead and follow him to the bar, and you might meet up with Garrett. He might take you with open arms too and help you guys out.
Thanks. Don't ask questions you don't want to know the answer to and that sort.
You already know, man. You got the streetwiseness down to the T. And then he hops back.
Yeah.
And then
Maybe I'll run into you later.
See you later, man. And by the way, my name is Lil Whoever, but you can just call me Whoever.
Okay, whoever.
And then he plucks back. Or claims in the tub. Then he turns to you, Gutter. And he says, I ain't never seen a net runner that like to chill like you, man. What's your spiel? What's your handle, bud?
I'm not trading life swords with some weirdo in a tub.
Wait.
What's up, dude?
He says, okay. I was about to say.
About to say.
And like you're talking like that.
What are you about to say, man?
What is he about to say? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm talking like that. Oh no, my internet's probably just garbage right now. But no, I don't know. What are you about to say, bro? Like, I just kind of look at him.
Hey, I'm just wondering what you trying to get into up here. I know you're not just in here just to chill in a hot tub for a little minute.
Yeah, okay, but you got something good? What do you got, man? I want something nice. I want something good. You don't just join a stranger in a hot tub. Come on, man.
You got it. You got it. You got it, man. You got him. You got it. You got it, man. Etiquette and all that other shit, man. You know what? I just need to know what's your name, man. I'm just trying to get to know you, see what's cracking, see.
Sure.
Cause us in the Red Bar, we're like this. We're cross fingers. We're a tight knit community, man.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Hey, man. Well, I'm Gutter. It's good to meet you.
Oh, Gutter. Let me guess. You're from the gutter, so they call you Gutter. Am I right or am I right? That's got to be it.
You're actually not right. I mean, that's what people would think. And I pull back my hair, and you can see underneath my hairline, just coming down almost like a Harry Potter scar, but then going through my actual hairline is a small steel indentation from where my skull was sort of like a ripper dock, like put back together.
Yeah.
And there's this little metal seam that creates a small gutter that runs across the one side of my head. And I kind of just show that, and I'm like, I don't know. This is why.
You see him look at it, and it starts to, you see the throw up rise from his stomach up into his mouth, and you try to see him struggle to hold it in.
Keep the water clean. Keep the water clean, bro.
And then he turns over the hot tub and just vomits on the outside. And he says, "Woo, sorry about that, man, but that is fucking gross." I'll tell you what, though. I'll tell you what, Gutter, since you're new and I judged you, my bad on that. I thought I knew. But you got a Ripper Doc in the house, and they might be able to get you some plastic surgery or something to help you out with that.
Cheers. That'd be nice.
Cheers. And also, if you need a gig, try running over and talking to my buddy Garrett. This man's a veteran. He's known for taking people new here under their wings. I'm sure he'll set you up with something too.
Good, man. Cheers. Thank you.
You got it, man. You got it. All right, and I'm going to go ahead and put all you guys here at the bar real quick. All right. And as you guys all get to the bar, you guys sit around in mystery on what kind of crew am I about to be with and what kind of stuff could we possibly be getting into. So now I need you guys to all, first off, highlight your character token, which is like these little circles of yourself on the board. You click on that, and then on your character sheet, scroll to the top and click on initiative, and that'll put you in a turn order.
No, that's not it. Green? Click on the green, or?
Who? I'm sorry, who's that speaking? Hello?
So you click your character token first, and you should see some things pop up. Then go back to your character sheet and hit the initiative button at the very top.
Okay.
Thank you for that, John.
Also, I got deleted from the initiative order. I don't know why. Do you want me to just re-roll it?
I got you on the board. I see you.
Okay.
Awesome. And Gutter, everybody who is sitting at the bar, they all turn and look at you. And then the bartender puts her hand on your shoulder. She says, "Hey man, I'm Luna. It's nice to meet you."
Luna, I'm Gutter. Nice to meet you.
Gutter, yeah, I heard 28.
Yo, there we go.
You froze for a bit there, but yeah.
Am I unfro? Hold on.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Cool.
So yeah, she pulls her hair back and says, "I've seen about this thing," and then I would pull my hair back and show her and be like, yeah. Do I get a drink for it?
You say you want to get a drink for her?
Well, no. Do I get a drink for being the, if I'm gonna be the the sacrificial lamb at the altar of like what people are talking about, can I at least get a drink for it? You know?
She looks you up and down. She says, "Look, we don't give free things up here often, but seeing as that you're like the quickest to ever jump to the gun, I figure I can do that for you. And then I can get around for your crew as well. I've never seen anybody be able to just respond with such panache before, man. I see you. I got you." And Josh, I want to let you know that initiative roll you did, that was what we call a legendary roll. Cause you got the crit, and then you got a crit after that. So you got 28 out of an initiative. That's the best possible roll you can do if you roll a 10 and another 10 in a row. So she knows you were quick to the gun, thus you being rewarded with a free drink for you and your crew.
Nice. Dude, that's awesome. I think I just like introduce myself to everybody and get to know everybody else's names.
She says, "Just a perfect time for that, man. But to ease the nerves, I'm gonna get you guys a drink as you guys are doing y'all introductions." She turns around and then she climbs up her step stool and then she reaches her arm way back to the end of the shelf. She grabs a bottle down, and you notice this bottle is solid gold. She points to John and Garrett, and she's like, "Hey, you think these newbies are ready for this?" And then she starts twisting the bottle in her hands. She's like, "You ready? Are you guys ready for this?"
I think they're ready for it. If not, they're gonna have trouble out on the streets.
I think it'll be interesting to watch whether they're ready or not.
She laughs and is like, "There we go. There we go." She lines up glasses for all you guys, and then she starts pouring a drink for all you guys. And the alcohol that comes out looks like it's liquid gold with diamond bubbles. It looks like definitely the fanciest drink you have ever seen in your life, even in the holograms. Then she says, "There you go, guys. Bottoms up."
Take a swig on mine and watch how everyone else does.
Okay. Yeah, swig, man.
All right, who's all taking swigs? Who's all sipping fancy?
I was gonna say, like, as Hella's drink is poured, she'd give the bartender a smirk and a wink, and then down the whole thing.
Give me a style check, Hella.
Style check, okay.
Yo, that'd be under social, I want to say.
Social.
And as usual, I'm gonna, as I'm drinking it down, hit myself with a rapid detox.
All right.
Trading. Oh, wardrobe and style?
That's correct. Yes.
Come on.
You give it a wink, and then she looks at it, and she's like, pretty cool. I know you can do better down the line, but I respect the effort, Hella. And she beats her in chest. I respect that. And then who else? Who's all taking a sip? John drinks it.
Oh, Gutter, for sure.
Down it.
All right. Give me resist torture checks for everybody who wants to down this drink.
Done, okay.
John, you throw it back, no problem. Gutter, you throw it down so quick, you're like, man, that ain't even strong. You feel like you're ready for another one. Damn!
Yeah.
You guys are kicking this drink's ass. All you guys throw it down like it's no problem. The bartender, Luna's eyes almost pop out of her head. She says, "Damn, I didn't know you guys were drinking like that." You know what?
Yeah, man.
Who wants another round then? You guys are tough. You guys are tough as nails in that case. Then she says, "Garrett, these guys might be ready for whatever you could have in store for them, man. I've never seen this many people able to just take this drink like this. Have you?"
No, I don't think I have, but I don't usually drink with this many people at once.
And she says, "All right, guys. The first one was a test. Now let's see how you guys handle the second round." And then she pours you guys another round. And at this point, other people that are in the bar, they all leave their spots and they all start crowding around you guys.
I'll put my hand over my drink so I don't get one and just tell her I gotta stay a little level-headed if we're gonna be doing a job later. So I'll be out this round.
And then Delta gets behind and says, "Come on, man, you got it, you got it. Garrett will be able to hit you with one of those detox shots, and you'll be going and trucking just like you always are, man. Drink, drink, drink." And John, give me a persuasion check to try to beat his persuasion check, because he's trying to talk you. Delta's trying to talk you into it. He doesn't talk you into it that good, so you're able to hold frame and not be peer pressured.
I'll give him a wink and I'll say, "I guess you did help us with that tank, man." And I'll give him a fist pump and let Luna fill my drink.
Awesome. Hella, you throw that thing back down like it's nobody's business, and you don't even feel any of the effects at all. John doesn't feel the effects either. You guys are throwing these back. And who else wanted to have that second round? Oh, Gutter. Gutter, let me get here's another mechanic about this game. Josh, near the top of your character sheet, out of all the stats, one of the stats is called luck. And these are points that you can use to add to any roll that you don't fumble. And I'll ask when you need to use it to be able to get a success on a roll or hold the failure. So you can feel the negative effects and not use any luck, or use two luck points and down this drink, no problem. And to get luck, if you do something really cool, creative, or super funny, I'm able to award you luck points. Like, you know what, that was cool. That makes sense. Here's a luck point you can use in a session, and then they restore every session.
I'll for sure use 2 luck points right now to like down this drink, no problem, because I can't be the one that like started the conversation and then washes out first. So
right.
I'll use 2 luck points.
Right. Awesome. You throw it down and you grimace a little bit, but you're able to hold on to it, and you don't feel tipsy or anything.
Awesome. Hey, you see luck points?
It's up in your statistics at the top.
But can Hella mess him up by smacking him on the back?
Do a brawling
he's
check.
Trying to stomach it.
Like, come, like, you got it. Hold on. Yep, Austin, is gonna be near the very top of the page, right under REF, which is reflexes in your statistics. And the user.
Oh, it's under statistics.
Yes, sir.
I see it now.
You got it.
Just all this information in one place.
Yeah, it is. That's true. Is Scar gonna try down that second round? You gonna take another drink?
He never says no to a drink.
All right. Under body, click on resist torture drugs. See if you can stay sober. You beat it. You beat that, no problem. Luna jumps on the counter. She's like, "Damn! Oh, y'all was able to do it. What?" And then you guys hear a round of applause from everybody that's in the bar. And she says, "Okay, hot shots. After you guys introduce yourselves to each other, I got something to show you guys that you guys might like. That'll really test you guys." And it's not shots, because we got, hey, this stuff is pricey. This one bottle is 2,000 eddies, man.
Eddies.
What'd you say?
Good thing I didn't have to pay for it.
She says, "You're right. You guys proved yourself." And she turns to Gutter and she says, "So, Gutter, I know all eyes are on you. So, tell your crew and the rest of us in the bar about yourself, like where you're from, what your role is, and something that you hope you get done, something you're trying to do."
My name's Gutter. I'm a net runner. I don't know, man. I'm here looking for work. I'm here looking for a crew. That's really all I think we'll get further, but you guys can call me Gutter. Looking for a crew. Let's see how this goes.
Awesome.
I think definitely being a net runner, like Gutter is aware of the fact that like whatever it is that you say in any establishment. Who you never know who's recording or who's listening.
Yeah.
And given his like, where he kind of just came from, I don't think he really wants to draw attention to the story of where he came from so much.
Yeah.
I think he's just trying to be a bit cautious.
Yes.
So he's a little bit standoffish. Yeah. So yeah, definitely. Like I'm gutter and I'm looking for a crew. I can drink. I can fight. I can run the net. I can. You know what I mean? I can burn I can burn fools from the inside out. Yeah. That sounds like a plan. That sounds like a good time. I'm your
So,
guy.
man, if you're looking for a crew, you got something you need done, or you just looking to make some eddies?
I'm looking to make some money.
Gotcha.
I want some money.
Awesome. And then we rotate to Garrett's turn. All the eyes are on Garrett, and then Garrett Luna goes up to you and he says, "Hey, buddy, you know the drill. It's your time to shine. Most of us know about you, but you got some new kids on the block that want to hear about you too, man. Let them hear it. Let us hear it again."
Always the new kids on the block. Always the new kids on the block. And so far, I ain't lost a single one. Long as I got a head to work with, I can build a new body. Just need the brain. I'm Garrett. Miltech likes me. Arasaka hates me. Black Wagons hates me. It's all good. I run the free clinic over in Trauma Towers, and do a little side work from time to time. You know how it is. So, and of course, I'm looking my best the entire time I'm doing this.
Awesome. Do a little jacket flare, little chain
Absolutely.
swing.
Absolutely. Always.
Awesome. And then bartender says, "Garrett, and you don't gotta take my advice, but you care telling these new kids about some certain people that might have a problem with you, might have a beef with you."
Which ones? I mean, Arasaka only has one Atom Smasher Ingram left, right? We took care of the other one.
Yup, that's what they're saying. They're saying. One down and one to go out there.
We'll get it. And the black folks, they what was that company name? I
Black
can't even
Shield.
keep track.
I know exactly what you're
Black
talking
Shield.
about. Black Shield.
That's what it is. Black Shield. Their CEO's house got torched by Arasaka. Definitely by Arasaka. No one else had anything to do with it. Arasaka definitely aimed it at them and not at the Red Bar.
Give me a conversation check real quick. Some of the people will give you a little side, a little squint, but nothing too crazy. They believe you for the most part on that one.
I'm gonna nudge Garrett and say, "Yeah, just like that cat that blew up the night market."
John knows, but it sounds like he's just gonna tell anybody. Awesome. Gutter, you think Gutter, you think he's telling the truth? You think Arasaka did that to him?
Yeah, dude. Arasaka sucks, man.
Wasn't it?
Arasaka, I put my hand on your shoulder. Arasaka sucks. I feel you, man. I feel you.
But the latest is those Crimson Corsairs. No, Chrome Corsairs?
Yup.
I've been on the airship at a party recently for the tech demonstration.
I walked into the head of the Chrome Corsairs apartment, talked to the whole crew for a little bit, drank them under the table, and then stole all of their cyberware.
Do you want to show your bag of stuff, Garrett?
Oh, absolutely. I'm going to open up my bag and show my collection of cyberware.
Awesome. Also, feel free. Yeah, there it is. Big ass bag. Luna says, "Damn, that's a fucking long haul, dude."
And you know what? they're not going to be able to chase me because they don't have legs anymore.
She starts laughing and she says, "Man, you better hope the Ravens don't figure that out. They're gonna be trying to pay you a visit, bud. They're probably gonna try to have a long talk with you."
It'll be okay. Ain't no one going to come out and admit that if they let me walk into their apartment, drink them under the table, and take all their crap like this.
She's looking at this. Go ahead.
Besides, don't forget, they also sold me that unique cyberware that badass media was trying to hold on to.
Which one was that? It's people asking and they're rubbing their chin.
I don't know that I can talk about those ones. My contact's still working on getting them together. Although one of them is going to help me out a lot down at the clinic.
I'm talking about that one thing.
Those contact lenses to help with surgery.
I got you. But hey, let me know when if you change your mind on keeping them, man. I'll be more than happy to buy those, man. You'd probably be able to fetch an even bigger market sold to somebody else.
Nah, contact lenses I'm holding on to. I need those. They're going to help out at the surgery. Now, all this other crap I'm going to sell, except for the legs. Can never get enough legs for the clinic.
All right. You mind if I take a look at this and give you an estimate about how much you can get off this?
Not at all.
All right, she takes the bag and then she starts. You see her counting on her hand as she's fumbling through the bag to get you an estimate. And Gary, is there anything else you want to tell the crew while the spotlight is on you?
I don't think so. I think I'm good for now.
Awesome. And then we're rotated to Scar's turn. Scar, all the attention is towards you. And then you notice they all have a slight look of worry in their eyes. Because damn, what happened to this guy's head? I don't want to mess with him.
Yeah, my name's Scar, which you could probably tell from this scar on my forehead. I can take a punch or a slice to the head, in this case. As you also know, I can hold my liquor.
True.
I haven't really stayed in one place. I've been living around my whole life. And as you can probably also tell, I have some skeletons in my closet.
The bartender scoots up and she says, "So, Scar, you mind? I'll preemptively say this. Us here that you see in this building right now, you can ask John, you can ask Gary. We've never backstabbed each other before. We want to, what happened? How'd you get that scar? What happened? Were you in a plane going down? Did you get shot by a helicopter blade in midair? What was that like? What happened?"
Let's just say I said something I shouldn't have.
And what was that? And who did it?
My ex-wife.
Oh, everybody's. What's her name? Scar? We can make her pay if you want us to.
No. I made sure of that.
So you got your revenge already, right?
In one way or another, yes.
Ooh, so how'd you do it? And then the crowd starts to scooch in more and more to try to, what is his deal? What happened? Everybody's putting their ear in and try to listen to the gossip.
I'm not sure if I like all these people surrounding me. But if you must know, she's now in another relationship with some loser who beats her.
You see her reaching her bra and she pulls out a pistol. And he says, "Who is he? We'll flatline that motherfucker for you, Scar. Who the fuck is he?"
I think his name is Mike.
Oh, I know exactly who you're talking about. She says, I
It's
know
not Mike
exactly who you're
Jones,
talking
is it?
about. Yeah, it is. 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 She, you can see she starts and starts beating, beating on the counter. I knew something wrong was that motherfucker. John, you know what you got to do. All bets are off with Mike. Scar, I promise you, I put my life on it. Mike is gonna have too much time left in Night City. You hear me?
Well, he is with my old lady. That should be torture enough.
What'd you say?
I said he is with my old lady. That should be torture enough.
No, I think you have a few things to learn about Mike if you think that's enough. We'll get to it in a bit.
This is the most bizarre. This is so fucking funny.
It gets deeper. It gets deeper. She goes on to say, Scar, I gotta ask you, do you want revenge on him or do you want somebody else to take care of it? That's all I want to know.
No, I made peace with that years ago.
Good, because that's gonna be on our behalf. You don't have to worry about Mike anymore. His name's been buzzing here and buzzing there. And that motherfucker gets me going every time. I apologize for coming off so emotional and brash, but I'm starting to get sick of some of the stuff I'm hearing around here. But with that being said, you're looking for a new crew, right? And you're trying to make some eddies and make a living?
Yes, I never turned down money.
Awesome. Garrett and John, these guys, these is good dudes. They'll help you. They'll help you out with that, man. They got your interests at heart, man. And cheer.
And if you ever want,
And what'd you say?
and if you ever want that scar fixed, let me know because I can definitely do a better job than whoever did that patch job. What did they use? A hacksaw?
I can't remember. I was incapacitated at the time.
She pats you on the back, Scar, and is like, when you have the time, Garrett will get you. This guy is one of the best I've ever seen. He's actually even the only person I know that doesn't have a kill counter installed, but a life saved counter installed.
At this point, it just seems like a war scar.
She goes on to say, no problem, man. He'll take care of you whenever you're ready. 82 lives saved. Nice. And then Scar, is there anything else that you want to say or share with the crew before we rotate to Hella's turn?
Not that he can think of.
All right. And then the spotlight is on Hella right now. And she says, Rocker Girl, tell us about a little bit about yourself. What are you aiming for? We already know you're Rocker Girl, or trying to be the way you were going after the guitar. You'll get it. You'll get those perfect chords just like you want them in no time.
Yeah, well, name's Hella. Band's called Ragnarok. And here for Eddies, blowing shit up, stomping Corporal Rat brains out of. And yeah, looking for a new crew.
All right. Sounds simple enough. Short and sweet. I respect it. Were you in any bands before back in the day? Or have you always been a solo act?
Yeah, got a current band I play with every once in a while. We're called Ragnarok. but the others have taken a break.
Okay, I respect that. Do you know anytime they'll come out? If you guys are rocking, because you know you gotta redeem yourself after the last one. You guys are rocking. You guys are gonna do a show here. I'm gonna be able to book you guys if you guys are good and you guys prove yourself. That is, I can't just let everybody get up there. You know how that can turn out.
Yeah, of course. Hopefully soon. I've still got to harass them into getting off their asses and playing sometime.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Maybe when your name gets bigger, it'd be easy for you to convince them, and then you guys be hitting the road and doing some shows in no time. Maybe even a little tour of sorts.
That's the goal.
You got it. You got it. And does Hella want to say anything else to the crew before we rotate it to John's turn?
I guess just like an out of character thing is like the most notable thing about her appearance would be her height. Is because she's about like right around 6'10".
Oh shit!
Yeah, she's very tall, and yeah, color scheme black and green, full on mohawk and everything. Yeah, I think that's about it for her then.
Awesome. Then we're gonna rotate it to John's turn.
Well, I'll look at everybody and say, I'm your local corpo scum. You know, I work over at Rockland Augmentics in the R&D department. I'm kind of out here in the combat zone trying to do research into cyberpsychosis and help out people who have gone over the edge before MaxTac gets called in to end it with a bullet. Done a few jobs here or there. You know, Scar, your connection there, Mike. I actually work for him. He's my boss, but he's been doing some shady stuff, and we're trying to get him out of Rockland and maybe in a ditch. But we'll see how all that goes. I know all y'all been pounding drinks, by the way. Watch out for any synth coke you see around. It's been laced around the city and is not gonna do you as well as these drinks tonight.
Good to know.
Awesome. The other patrons go about their business. Everybody sitting around chilling. A little whoever and goes over to Scar, Gutter, and Hella, and he says, "Hey, if you guys be able to stick with John and Garrett and put in trust in them and trust cohesively together as a crew, you guys might be able to stay alive out here." And I have a feeling Luna's gonna ask a certain thing, and I'm just gonna have a seat and I'm just gonna watch it all unfold, and then I'm gonna hop back in the hot tub. Nice meeting you guys. Then he goes and sits down at the seat.
Before he walks away, I'm gonna say, "You got any affiliation with Lil Douchebag?"
He says, "What?"
I was just making sure, man. You know, you both got the Lil names and everything. I was hoping there wasn't anything shady going on there.
He says, "Well, what do you mean? What do you mean by that? Just because I have Lil in my name, he may have Lil in his name. That's good enough to perform at the Paragon Bar."
You froze and only came in on the end of that. It was something about look good enough and do something at the Paragon Bar, but I didn't hear anything before it.
He said he looked good enough, and he looks good enough to perform at the Paragon Bar. Him and Lil Douchebag.
Okay.
And give me a business check, John. All right, you're able to tell that. Hold on. I'm gonna go ahead and type it. That Lil Whoever and Lil Douchebag have the same manager, Larry Levine.
All right. Then as he walks away, I'll just say to the crew in the internal comms, I'm an internal agent. I'm just gonna be like, so you might want to watch out for little whoever, because I know little douchebag has a target at least on my back.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I got you, man.
All right.
So Luna, got any jobs going on the street today? Or Garrett, you got anything you're up to with your company and stuff?
Don't have a whole lot going on right now. Probably can look around and find something.
Nice. All right. Luna leans over and she says, Garrett, do you remember? This was a long time ago. Remember when you first tried out the training bot?
That has been a long time ago.
This is the perfect time to show the new guys the training bot. And that'll be a way you guys can be able to have one gig together checked off, and you guys can finally have some money earned on the board and even get on a high scoreboard if you guys are good enough.
It's worth a try.
That sounds fun.
She jumps over the counter. She says, all right, everybody, new kids and veterans alike, follow me. I'll show you guys to the training bot because I do not want you guys to get flatlined so soon. It's been a while since we've seen Rebecca. I wonder what happened to her. And then also, guys, one thing I like about Roll20 is that when you click on your character token, you can move them with your arrow keys too. So make sure everybody can move. There you go. John books it. Awesome. Follow me, y'all. And then she's gonna go to the stairs. And I'm gonna wait on y'all.
Is this I just cyber teched it because I booked it before she got there. Is this the same one that's sending battle data back to Stargate?
No.
Okay, Starhead, I mean. Okay,
Yup.
What I wanted to check.
It's all good. Reasonably and rightfully so. She goes, all right, guys, before you guys head out into the dangerous world out there, we're gonna have a little contest, a little test of sorts. Garrett, you being a veteran, you may participate, but you are not gonna be eligible for the prize. I hope you understand it. These new guys gotta, get some under their wing, and then they could be able to learn from you too.
Easy enough.
All right. Should we let them go first before we fuck up this bot a little bit too much, Garrett?
Might as well. I'll stand by to patch them up as they go down.
All right. Hella, Scar, and Gutter. I need you guys to click on your character tokens and then go to your character sheet and click on initiative. This robot here is a training dummy. That way you guys can be able to get warmed up and do some action.
Nice.
See how good you guys are doing damage. All right. She says, all right, Scar, you'll be going first. And the contest is whoever is able to do the most damage to this thing in one go gets 1,000 eddies. 1,000 eddies for first place. 500 eddies for second. And 250 eddies for third. And we got Scar going first. Scar. Austin, are you there?
I'm here.
I'm just trying to take a quick glance at something. All right. If you scroll down, do you see the weapons, a box that says weapons on the left-hand side? On your character sheet? It should be to the left of your a box that says armor on it.
You were freezing up there. I know I didn't hear your question. I don't know if he did.
All I heard was armor.
Awesome. Test.
Yeah, you're good now.
Awesome. Austin, to the left of the one that says armor is a box that says weapons. Let me know if you see that.
The one that says moneymaker and modded slice and knife.
Yup. If you click on the arrow to the left of that, it can give you a more detailed description of whatever weapon it is. So on your pistol, you'll see a box that says ROF, and it's 1. That means its rate of fire is you can shoot that thing once per turn. And then under that weapon, you should see your modded slice and dice mono wires. And on the ROF, it says 2, meaning you can attack with it 2 times in a turn. And one thing that's different between Cyberpunk RED and D&D is if you want to have, like, for your gun, you can move somewhere, shoot, and then use the rest of your movement. Or like this, the mono wires have rate of fire 2, meaning you can use it twice in a turn. Meaning you can go to one place, swing at the mono wires, and then keep going, and then swing again, and you have up to your movements that you can use. That's how many squares you can move. So this being a contest to seeing who can do the most damage, you can be able to even set yourself at any distance that you want to lay your shot down, or just go up close and personal and swing at it twice with your mono wires. And then I can help you out with this as well. Test.
Yep, heard ya.
Austin, did that make sense? Did that make sense for you?
I think so.
Awesome. Go ahead and click on attack for me. If you want to melee, you can just get up close to it if you want to swing at it, or you can be able to get to a certain distance that you want with your pistol as well. If you want to get point blank, you could. If you want to take some steps backwards, you could as well. 5. I'll go ahead and roll for you. Just speed this up. And then I'm going to give you style check 2. Let's see how cool he is while doing it. That was a damn good roll. Also, guys, how are you guys with sound effects? I got sound effects. If y'all are cool with sound effects, we can do them. If not, some people like have issues where they can't have sound. It's totally understandable. How are we with sound effects, y'all?
I'm fine with it.
I'm fine.
All right.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. You let off 2 shots with your pistol. And you swing your hand with both shots. Boom, boom. Doing a total of 26 damage total. You see oil and metal, boom, boom, ping off and start gushing out of their shoulder. And then you're able to see that the metal reseals. Luna says, all right, good job. Then she says, Hella, you're up next. And Hella, same thing with for you. If you want to get a certain distance and use one of your weapons, you could. Keep in mind that it is a rocket launcher. The rules I play
I
is
was
that,
about to
like,
say, am I allowed to shoot a fucking rocket launcher?
you are allowed, but what I will say is that basic ammunition, like basic bullets, are unlimited like the movies, but rockets and grenades, stuff super heavy duty like that, you're gonna be counting those. So it's up to you. Do they risk using a rocket to beat somebody in a high score challenge? You know, it goes both ways there.
Is the flamethrower and the rocket launcher the only 2 weapons I have right now?
Yes.
Okay. How does damage for melee attacks work? Like for punching and shit?
It's gonna be based on your body. That'll be a brawling check.
Okay, so all right. I want to shoot a rocket. Flamethrower. I'll punch it. I'll fight it.
As you say that, I look at Luna and say, "Hey, she's no stranger to launching rockets in this bar."
Yeah.
Aside
So, yeah.
there.
She elbows you, and John, feel free to give the crew a backstory about her incident with a rocket launcher.
Just one of the medias had a rocket launcher camera, and we were setting up to take a picture for proof of life of a client. And instead of pressing the picture button, she decided to press the rocket launcher button and shoot all four of us taking this picture. Blow up a little bit of her bar while she did it too. So.
All right.
Awesome. And if you want to swing with your hands, Hella, that's gonna be a brawling check. And what is your body stat, by the way?
It is 8.
Awesome. You're gonna be doing 3d6 per hit. Let's see those brawling checks. That one hits, and then one more.
Damn it.
He fluked that one. The first punch you throw, you hit it smack dab, crack in his jaw, and then you try to swing again, and you just undercut it, and you spin yourself around. Now, let me see you roll 3d6. The way I like to do is on the left side of roll 20, you should see like a bunch of different options, like a mouse pointer. One looks like a cube. One looks like there you go. So you're able to knock it for 8 damage. And it looks at you like, come on, you can do better than that. It kind of taunts you a little bit. Does Hella take it personal?
Can I punch it again if it's taunting me?
Yes, it's not gonna count, but you can get pissed like, no, you laugh at me. What is it? Right to the kisser. Yeah. All right, let's see a brawling check. You're gonna swing at it out of anger. You swing out of anger, and it does the, and then it leans back, dodging that last swing you took out of frustration.
Sorry, you cut out for most of that. What was it?
I said, you swing. Hello?
You look like you're moving again.
Test.
Yep.
Can y'all hear me? Hello?
We can.
Yes.
Awesome. Test. All right. Cool. Josh, can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Awesome. So, Josh, can you hear me? Josh, are you there?
Yes.
All right, Josh, it is your turn, and you have some options. You can use some of your meat space weapons like your knife or your gun, or you can give me an interface check if you want to try to do more damage from the inside.
I had a question. I wanted to know if the sword program, if that would count, because it says anti-program attacker does 3d8 res to a black ice program. Now, will that fund any purchase within the inner workings of this bot?
I'm gonna say you will see in practice if you can get past this firewall with the interface check. So I'll hold your hand. I'll hold your hand on that one. It'll come together. Give me an interface check if you want to try to hack in there.
11.
Awesome. You are able to run past the long towers of this firewall and get into its architecture.
Oh, okay.
On the other side, you see what looks like rain, red blood rain falling from the sky. a red tent, and what looks like a dummy net runner for you to practice against, standing with his arms folded.
Okay.
And since you have 3 actions, you have 3 actions left because you use one. Actually, hold on. Let me double check, see how many net actions you have, real quick.
3. Yeah.
Awesome. Yo, you got 3 net actions per turn. You going in is 1. So you have 2 more actions this turn. And I'll be able to hold your hand real quick on this one because it could possibly seem a little complicated, but I'm gonna try to simplify it for you.
Okay. So in that case, so when it says anti-personnel, for example, says anti-personnel, does that
Yes.
mean it has to be on an organic target within the net? Or can it be against a synthetic target such as this bot?
Awesome. It will definitely work on this net, this program going against you. And do you see this diamond right here?
Yeah, the diamond with that's just sitting on there.
Good
Or if I
question.
have to get the diamond first.
All right. Here are your options. You could see this and be like, "Oh, fuck no, I don't want to deal with this," and then just jack out back in the meat space with your crew and your buddies. And you also have some other programs that you can use. For example, armor. You can be like, "Hold on, let me put some armor on myself just in case something does catch me." Or again, at that same token, you could use one of your programs like sword, for example, and try to slice this thing and kill it. Or you can give another interface check just to run past it and then be able to get to here, as an example. So you have options on how you want to take it. Because you could get a good roll and kill this thing with your sword in one hit. And then you can be able to come up to here, but then that'd be all your 3 actions right there. So it can be different depending on the situation,
Okay. So then is this icon in the map, is this a representation of the other icon but in cyberspace? Like if I damage this icon, will that count as damage against the bot in meat space?
Hold left click and then you can be able to get these circles. You talking about this, right?
I'm talking about this guy.
This is defenses for this. This is basically the network defense. So it's keeping people away from it hitting internally. So if you hack somebody, they're likely to have a defense. So nobody's able to just swoop in and start shocking their brain, as an example. So if this is a person, you'll be in there. You'll be able to hit the person directly. Of course, right now it's like a demonstration, a bot that you're dealing with, but that's the gist of it.
What I'm going to do is I'm just going to roll interface to try to run past the defense.
All right, let's see it.
Okay. Damn. Bad roll.
You see a bunch of numbers in your vision, and you're like, you know what, I got this. I can get right past this thing. You try to zip past them, and you just feel as he whips out a blue electric sword which zaps you electricity across your body, doing 10 out of your HP.
All right, let me take. There we go. Okay. Damn. Okay, then for my second action, can I attack this thing then? And I'll just use sword on this thing.
Hold left click so I can know which one you're talking about, by the way. Yup, there you go. You got it perfect. He prevented you from going by, so you guys are basically occupying the same space. Yes, you may. Let's see an interface check.
Okay. Oh, another interface? I'd rather. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Oh yeah. And under sword, how many D6? D6 does it say? 3?
3d6.
All right, let's see 3d6. And then it's gonna be doubled since that was a crit. So it's gonna be double damage to it.
Hell yeah, okay.
Yo, you can flavor this however you want to. Since this is the net, a digital world, your sky's the limit on creativity on how you want to flavor you killing someone, as an example.
I think what I do is in cyberspace, I draw 2 fingers up to like across the top of its head. I draw 2 fingers up, almost like I'm tapping into some sort of like hair in cyberspace, and I drag them down, and it almost creates a rip in cyberspace through this creature, and like the void beneath just consumes this program as it is scattered to like the space between worlds, so to speak.
It gives you a thumbs up as it getting sucked, and he was like, "Damn, man!" As this, I was all ripping and tearing apart. Damn, man! I didn't know you were that good. You're gonna be doing good out here. Too bad nobody else nobody else out there saw how good that was, but you just see his thumb in the air as he goes down and explodes into a
Like sinking into the void with this one thumb in the air.
right. But since that was
Right. Okay, cool, man.
and since that was your 3 actions, you'll still be right here when we come back around to you, and we're gonna go
Okay.
back to the bar. Awesome. And in meat space, Luna gives you an elbow. She says, "All right, man. So how's it going in there for you, Netrunner?"
Flash the same thumbs up the creature flashed me, and I don't say a word. I just like silently stay focused and give